In the Gospel of John, Jesus concludes his ministry with a specific promise. After he departs, a successor will be sent to continue his work. In the original Greek of the New Testament, the word used for this future figure is parakletos. Most English Bibles render this as advocate, comforter, or helper. These translations suggest someone who offers support or legal defense. However, these passive titles struggle to encompass the active job description Jesus provided. This figure is described as a teacher who possesses knowledge of the future and speaks only what he receives through divine inspiration. This disconnect is what scholars call the paraclete problem. Academic authorities like Raymond Brown have noted that no single English translation captures the complex prophetic functions assigned to this person. If we treat parakletos as a job title like comforter, the text describes a figure performing tasks, like foretelling the future, that fall far outside that job scope. To find a title that matches the description, we have to re-examine the Greek etymology. This raises a different possibility. What if Jesus wasn't describing a role, but was identifying his successor by their specific name? The Quran makes this explicit claim, that Jesus foretold a messenger coming after him whose name is Ahmad, a name sharing the same linguistic root as Muhammad. To see if that name is present in the Greek, we have to look at the compound parakletos. The prefix para is defined in ancient lexicons as a quantitative term, meaning in excess over or more than. The second half, kletos, is a verbal adjective meaning praised or glorified. Historical evidence shows kletos was utilized as a personal name in Asia Minor, the very region where John's Gospel was written, proving the word functioned as an identifier in that era. This brings us to the Arabic name Ahmad. Translated literally into English, it means the one who is praised more, or the highly glorified one. While standard interpretations read these Greek parts as one called alongside, the literal quantitative breakdown yields praised in excess. This creates a direct linguistic match with the name Ahmad, providing a resolution to the paraclete problem that standard translations cannot. The most common objection to this name-based reading is John 14:26, which identifies the paraclete as the Holy Spirit. But this creates a logical conflict within the gospel itself. Jesus said the paraclete could not come until he left, yet the same gospel describes the Holy Spirit as already present and active during Jesus' life. Textual archaeology provides a clue. The Old Syriac Sinaiticus is a significant early witness to the Gospel text, dating to the late 2nd or early 3rd century. In this ancient manuscript, the word holy is absent. The text reads simply, the Spirit, the Paraclete. In New Testament Greek, the word Spirit was not exclusively used for supernatural entities. It was a common way to refer to human prophets and teachers. When the modifier holy is removed, as it is in our oldest manuscript traditions, the text points not to an ethereal spirit, but to a human prophet whose arrival was contingent on Jesus' departure. By examining the original Greek and the oldest manuscripts, a consistent profile emerges: a human prophet whose name translates literally to the highly praised one. This suggests the connection to Muhammad was preserved in the Greek structure of the text, even as later Latin and English translations shifted the focus toward more abstract roles. Out of the 100,000 words in the New Testament, this specific Greek compound is used only here to describe a future successor, and it aligns precisely with the name of the man who appeared 6 centuries later. The question for the seeker is whether this alignment is an accident or the signature of a unified prophetic legacy.